Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Dollar Tree dinners? I mean, really? I mean, I guess if you're on a budget, Dollar Tree. I mean, there doesn't seem that bad. I mean, dude, it's getting tough out there. Until we can get Donald Trump in office to do what he can to maybe make Thanksgivings great again. One woman who goes by, I guess, let's see, Dollar Tree dinners. Let's check this out. A Thanksgiving dinner from the Dollar Tree?
I made a 3-course Thanksgiving dinner on a $20 budget from Dollar Tree, and today I'm sharing the appetizer, which are these fried mac and cheese bites.
Wow, fried mac and cheese bites? Get out of here.
I started with a box of Kraft thick and creamy mac and cheese. This one is my personal favorite.
All right, listen, we know the ingredients in the packets aren't the best and healthiest, but dude, if you have 20 bucks, it's okay. What I guess what I'm trying to say is $20, you're going to have a Thanksgiving feast. Let me just go ahead and be quiet. Let's see what she got's going.
And I used my favorite no drain method. This is where you combine the pasta with 1.5 cups of water, a half cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of margarine, and the cheese powder all together in one pot. Bring it up to a boil, stirring every couple of minutes, then cover and simmer for 8 minutes, stirring occasionally. And the result is a really rich and saucy mac and cheese. I poured this into a shallow container and I chilled it in the fridge for at least 4 hours, but overnight would be even better. Once chilled, I popped.
Well, if you're watching this right now, you're not going to be able to do it overnight unless your Thanksgiving dinner is going to have to be the day after or whatever. Let's just check it out.
Popped it out of the container and I cut it into 12 cubes. I coated each cube in Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, then I dunked them in milk and I coated them in breadcrumbs again.
So wait, did you get all these ingredients at the Dollar Tree? Is this what I'm trying to figure out here? I mean, I wish we had a video of her actually going to the Dollar Tree so we can actually see the ingredients she's buying to incorporate in the video so we know for sure that she got everything at the Dollar Tree for $20.
While coating, I was compressing each cube with my hands to form it into a ball shape, and don't worry if you lose a few noodles, just keep squishing and it'll come together. I fried these in oil for 3 to 4 minutes in 2 batches of 6 until they were perfectly brown and crispy. Then I removed them and drained them on paper towels. I served them with ranch for dipping, and these turned out so crispy on the outside, but tender and creamy on the inside. I think these are the perfect start to a Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay, I mean, yeah, it's mac and cheese is definitely a dish people incorporate in Thanksgiving. So okay, so I'm with you there. The mac and cheese deep fried balls. What you got next, girl?
And the main dish is what I'm calling the best of Thanksgiving casserole. I started by preparing a package again, squishing paper towel outside, but Dollar Tree thing. What I'm calling a package of plain instant mashed potatoes. I swapped some of the water for chicken broth and added milk and margarine, and I seasoned it well with salt and pepper. And this
Man, so that wasn't actually potatoes. Is that just a hold on, man? I'm sorry, guys. What is this?
I started by preparing a package of plain instant mashed potatoes. I swapped
instant mashed potatoes. Sorry, folks. I gotta tell my mom. I have to tell my mom. No. Sorry. Instant mashed potatoes. We ain't doing this, folks. Okay, let's remember we're on a $20 budget. Screw it.
Some of the water for chicken broth and added milk and margarine, and I seasoned it well with salt and pepper, and this went into my baking dish as layer 1. For layer 2, I added a can of French-style green beans, which I had drained. For a few extra dollars, you could also make this layer into green bean casserole. Layer 3 was 2 cans of turkey. I drained them, but I saved the broth for my gravy, and then I shredded the turkey with a fork to make sure there was a little turkey in every bite. Layer 4 was...
Okay, I get it. You're not going to be able to get a whole turkey for... I mean, if you guys already seen the video I showed you, I already posted this earlier. Let me show you. I got a chicken leg. I mean, I got a turkey leg out here for... I mean, let me just show you this right here. I mean, this thing is ginormous. I mean, this turkey leg, I think it was like 16 euros. Dude. Anyway, it was big. Here, let me show you. You see? This was a big, I mean, it was a big, sorry, I can't show you the video right now, but it was big, dudes. I mean, look, it was a pretty big. All right. This all costs under 20 euros. But anyway, we're not talking about that. So let's see what she got cooking up.
This is the roasted turkey gravy I made using the broth I saved from the canned turkey and some water. Then for the final layer, I prepared the turkey stuffing mix using the rest of my chicken broth instead of some of the water. I rehydrated dried cranberries by soaking them in water, and I folded them into the stuffing before.
Did you get the cranberries at the Dollar Tree too? And cranberries, really? Okay, whatever.
Spreading it on top. I topped this all with a few pats of margarine, and I baked this casserole at 400 degrees for 30 minutes until the edges were bubbling and the stuffing was golden brown. This casserole is the reason I think this is my best Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner yet. The richness of all the flavors, the little pops of tart cranberries, then the crispy bites of stuffing on top make it a must.
I'm sorry. I mean, if you're on a budget, I understand. But that looks like I'd rather eat dog food. I mean, damn it. I know this sounds disrespectful, but look at her face. She's not even wanting to eat this. She's like, I am so not eating this. I'm taking one bite. And this is when you need to start being grateful, folks. If you're eating turkey and you're eating like be grateful that you're actually eating turkey this Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. This looks horrible. I'm not getting behind this, and it just makes me even more thankful for the turkey I had today.
Try. If you've been needing an easy and affordable Thanksgiving dinner, this is the one to make. Even if you only make this and not the mac and cheese and not the apple pie bars. You've got a packet of mashed potatoes, green beans, 2 cans of turkey.
Okay, go on.
Roasted turkey gravy, stuffing mix, and dried cranberries. That's
okay. Just because you start listing off all these things, it doesn't mean you have a lot. You see how she's lit. We got the salt in there. We got pepper. We got garlic seasoning. Yeah, but we still that's all you have in the bowl. We got a bowl. We got salt. We got pepper. We got garlic seasoning. We got butter in there. You got the powder that turns into potatoes. Listen, she must be some type of illusionist, or you must be under some kind of spell to think that turkey casserole. You're better off going to Taco Bell, folks, and getting the grande box.
7 ingredients plus margarine, milk, and chicken broth. 10 ingredients at $1.25 a piece means that just to make this casserole, you're looking at $11.25, which is an absolute steal because this would definitely feed 4 people with a significant amount of leftovers. And if you've been feeling like you're not going to be able to have a Thanksgiving dinner this year because you can't afford to make one, hopefully you can afford to make this. And the dessert was supposed to be caramel apple pie cookie bars, but when I made them the first time, they came out a little too thin.
I'm sorry. This whole thing looks like trash. I'm just like, you're better off just taking 4 people to Taco Bell and getting a couple things
to pick up and handle. I decided to remake them, but my store was out of apple pie filling. So I'll be demonstrating the recipe with cherry pie filling, but it's the exact same process for the caramel apple pie version. And this is why I recommended picking up a second packet of sugar cookie mix because ideally you need 2. I prepared the mix according to the package instructions with margarine and water, and then I spreaded about 3/4 of the dough into the bottom of a greased square baking pan. I pre-baked this cookie base at 350 degrees for 18 minutes, and then I set it aside to cool. While that baked, I took my pie filling and I simmered it in a saucepan, mashing it together until it was really thick and spreadable. If you're making the caramel apple version, this is where you would melt your Werther's caramel candies and spread a thin layer of caramel over the cookie base before adding your pie filling. Once the base was cool, I spread my thickened pie filling over it, then added dollops of the reserved cookie dough on top, covering most of the filling but leaving some edges kind of peeking through. Then I baked this all together at 350 degrees for another 30 to 35 minutes, and I let it cool completely before cutting and serving. These bars are so rich and delicious. They have a soft cookie base, fruit filling, and a golden cookie topping. If you're making the caramel apple version, the caramel layer adds an extra decadent touch. Either way, they're a perfect finish to a Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner.
Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner. If you're on a budget, go ahead. I've grew up on box of mac and cheese. I liked it. I think she added a little too much extra ingredients, in my personal opinion. But hey, like she said, $20 budget. Fast food has gone up in price. I mean, it's a good attempt, but I'm just thankful that you know that I was able to have a Thanksgiving dinner that wasn't that. The reality is some people have to eat like that. So it's just all in all, just be thankful and A for effort. But I don't really like the cherry. I'm more of an apple guy myself. But she said they were out of apples. So what do you guys think? If you had $20, would you have switched up some of the ingredients for the casserole, or would you just left it the same? Um, Maybe by this time next year, we'll see how the economy is. Maybe people will be able to spend a little bit more. At least if Donald Trump makes America great again, huh? All right, like, share, comment below. What do you think? Was it great? Would you do it? Would you not? Are you thankful either way? Let me know. Comment below. A for effort, for sure.
Completely before cutting and serving. These bars are so rich and delicious. They have a soft cookie base, fruit filling, and a golden cookie topping. If you're making the caramel apple version, the caramel layer adds an extra decadent touch. Either way, they're a perfect finish to a Dollar Tree Thanksgiving dinner.